Today we're going to be talking about Super Bowl flip coins. Thanks for joining me. I'm Matthew, the Great Coin Roll Hunter, and this is Coin Cookie, the show where I give you a video response to some of the most interesting questions I find right here on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and then ring that bell, because I also don't keep a regular upload schedule and I'd hate for you to miss something. So let's get on with the show. So last episode, I asked you for your coin questions, and if you didn't have a question, I asked you to put a thumbs up next to the question you'd like me to see. So we had a couple of participants, but unfortunately, nobody voted. So starting out with J3B Dig in Canada, he asks a question: I know you and others have found Woody cents. Can you find a Woody anything else? Quarter, nickel, dime, etc. And does Canada have a Woody cent that you know of? Well, I appreciate your participation. We do know about the Woody cents. You find a lot of those in the 1982 series. I think I have found a Woody nickel before. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what Canada has to offer. So if any of you out there are watching and you know the answer to J3's question, make sure you hit him up in the response. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. And J3 also has an incredible channel. You should go check him out. He does metal detecting, and he's got a series where he does gold panning in his kitchen. So if you're interested in that stuff, definitely worth a visit. But our winning question actually comes from Jean. She says, great new series. Well, thank you, Jean. I really appreciate you dropping by and enjoying the content. The Super Bowl is almost here. Well, it goes back to my irregular upload schedule, so I'm sorry I missed it. Hopefully this will be still as interesting now that the game's over. Where do these coins come from that are tossed before the game? Are they collectibles? Now, I do know a little bit more about this particular coin, so I can give a little bit more detailed response. All right, so the type of coins we're talking about are actually called flip coins. And they're not an issued coin from the United States government. They're actually minted in Melbourne, Florida at a private mint called the Highland Mint, which was established in early 1980s. They are the official provider of a lot of the major league flip coins. So let's talk about the official Super Bowl 52 flip coin. Now, the obverse side, the head side, features the Super Bowl 52 logo, and the obverse side features the, let's see, it would have been the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots dueling logos. So this is a really interesting company, actually, because you're asking about whether these coins are collectible. And the question is, they're very collectible. People are buying them all the time. Usually corporations hand them out as gifts. But this year's 52 Super Bowl is limited to 10,000 quantity mintage. And when you buy one of these coins, each one comes with a numbered certificate of authenticity. And that number is also engraved onto the coin itself. Because they're not backed by the government, you're really taking it on faith. So that you're going to want to hold on to that certificate of authenticity. But these coins are about 1.5 inches in diameter. They have a core of like a base metal, which is just kind of like a really inexpensive metal. And then they're stamped with a silver plating, which is, let's see here, the silver plating. Sorry, I'm scrolling through my head. It's about 5 to 10 microns thick. And then this particular Super Bowl coin is two-toned, so portions of the design are also flash plated with 24 karat gold. Flash plating is basically, it's real gold, but it's only like 5 to 10, or no, it's like 12 to 65 microns thick, I think. And it's just like almost 5 molecules of gold thick, just to give it that color. So they're not really made to be durable, and they're just showpieces, and they look great in your mantle. If you had a ticket or you got some signed memorabilia, they look great in there. So yes, they're very highly collectible. How much does one of these things cost you? Well, if you go to the Highland Mint website, you're looking at about $100. You can get other games, other game coins for between like 30 to 50. So they're actually not out of the realm of being affordable. I think anybody could own one of these if they're really interested in something like that. But the Highland Mint is really interesting because they also produce flip coins for the Major League Baseball. They have licenses, so they are able to use the logos and everything. For Major League Baseball, the Major League Baseball Players Association, the Minor League Baseball, and the National Basketball Association, the National Hockey League, and the National Hockey League's Players Association, so they can use certain numbers and names and logos and things like that. So you can really find anything you want that pertains to your team. And they've also teamed up with other companies who have other licenses to create a whole bunch of like different types of memorabilia, and they can distribute these as collectibles. So you should check that website out, because if you're into your team, you should have a flip coin from one of your favorite games. I don't know. But hope that answered your question thoroughly. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Now, don't forget to ask your own question and give a thumbs up next to the one you want me to answer next. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.